Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. So for this week, I really wanted to talk about the video that Life by You posted, and they have posted two at the time of me recording this. So I'm just gonna cover one of them, one of the videos that they put out, and it's just gonna be the furniture modding one. So in this furniture, I'm just literally gonna jump straight into the video. I've been waiting for this one, and then the next one's gonna be kind of longer because I've got questions and maybe they'll get answered. I don't know. But in this video today, I literally just want to talk about the furniture modding. I'll get to the social menus and stuff in another video. Even though theirs was only 5 minutes long, I have questions and stuff I'd like feedback on. So let's just do furniture today. Let's jump into it. Watching the video, first off, I'll link it down below. I highly suggest you guys go check it out. It's amazing. I'll put some clips up too throughout this video as I'm talking about it. But I saw a lot of things that I'm really excited to play with and mess with. And one of them is being the entirety of the models and how they're searched for. So in the video, he makes it the model of the couch, like the colors and everything, very similar to the first video that he did when he did the custom clothing. In this one though, he talks about specifically how you can search it and anyone can find it. And it leads me to be weary because of what we see with The Sims 4 in the gallery. They've made some improvements to the gallery, but I still have issues with it. It doesn't always load to the bottom of the page. It won't load new stuff. It'll jump me back to the top. It doesn't really sort by hashtag. I've had some issues with the gallery even recently, even after the overhaul they did. So it makes me worried that Life by You is going to do kind of the same thing, but I'm hoping it doesn't flop as hard as the Sims gallery kind of has. With us being able to upload stuff like that to the gallery, it makes me question how it's going to work with custom models. So is it going to be a download file? I know it kind of is with The Sims, but with The Sims, it's kind of just building everything that was already there in my mind. So is Life by You going to do the same type of method, or is it going to end up being you have to download it, especially if it's going to be on its own internal thing? If people are creating custom furniture, meaning I'm assuming you would have to make that in Blender, the furniture pieces, anything custom furniture. I know you have to with The Sims to put it into The Sims 4, what's it called? The Sims 4 Studio, in order to get it uploaded into your game. And then people have to go to another website to download it from there. And it can be kind of tedious. And then you also have to deal with viruses. There was a really big virus issue with some of the Sims 4 mods not too long ago. So Life by You hosting all of this internally leaves me with questions of, are we going to have to download stuff? How likely are viruses going to be? Stuff like that. And I know that an internal thing probably won't be as big of an issue. Granted, we've seen it in other games, but I just don't know if it will really be much of an issue in this one. And I also don't know if it's going to work like the gallery does in The Sims, because the gallery in The Sims, like I said, is not the best. And it makes me worried that Life by You is going to follow that same kind of mold. So I don't know. I hope not, but you never know. Oh, they also talk about certain tags that you apply to it that go over interactions, and they're script mods. And I'm assuming that would mean that it's written in Unity. And he does say that it was another video that they'll do. And I'm assuming it'll be in that very last one that I've been waiting for. The last one's going to be the heaviest one. And I know it'll be their longest video that they've probably posted. So that video, when I post it, might be really long. So I apologize in advance, but I'm really excited to learn stuff like that, because adding custom animations and giving more diversity, is that all going to be stuff that we can search for and just get inside the game instead of having a third party like we have with Nexus, or even a mod manager? It looks like all of that's kind of already built into the game. Making new ones looks pretty easy. You can copy the old models and redo all the customization on it, which is similar to footage I believe we saw for Project Renee, which is just The Sims 5. But I don't know 100%. It's interesting. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how far, because they did say that this game will be the most moddable life sim game, and that anybody should be able to do it. I just really want to know if that's a marketing thing or if that's legit. I'm thinking it's legit, because just seeing these videos, I can't really think of another way to do mods if you want to be supportive of it as the developer. The way they're doing this is really, really cool to me. And they also said in the video that they'll tell you how to upload your own models into it, but I don't know. I really don't know. Everything that I said in the video before this one is kind of still holding true to this video. The only difference really is that the furniture, you can customize a lot more. You can do a lot more with it. You can set all of those interactions and everything like that. And that's really exciting to me, because setting all those interactions, changing up the animation style, giving them more animation styles, because we see them sit down a little bit inside of this video. And when the character sits down, they sit on the very edge of the sofa, and it doesn't even really look like they're on the sofa. So it's weird. And then we also see a live editor. So you press F4, I think is what he said the key was. And you can just place it you can place like the sofa anywhere. You're not bound by the house, I guess is kind of what he said. I don't fully understand how it'll work, but I think it'll work kind of in the same way that mod does with The Sims, where it allows you to build off lot. So maybe that's what it is. And technically, there are no lots in Life by You because it's all one open world, all being played at the same time, essentially. So you don't really have like lots, but they have like areas they can own. I don't know how customizable it is and like how much of a square footage you can really give yourself to build or to put furniture in houses. We see that the customization's heavy, as well as with all the scripting mods that you can do, interactions that you can do with it. There's a lot of stuff you can do with just furniture, and I'm really kind of intimidated to deal with like the characters themselves and gameplay interaction. But I think it'll be really cool once everyone can get their hands on the game, play with it, see where improvements need to get made, where we as the players can create mods to essentially kind of help the development team. Because to me, this team seems very involved in their community and listens to their community and wants feedback on how they can improve and stuff they can improve on. Especially in their earlier videos, they really showed heavily on like doing that kind of a thing. And I really hope that they see mods that creators are making and they like promote it a little bit. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to do a gallery thing, but it would be cool to have like a mod that's featured of the month by a creator that's reached out to them or they've reached out to. I just feel like that's something that they would do and that they might do. So I think that could be something really fun to see come out of all of this inside of Life by You. And I think it opens up a really big community, especially for modding games, which is really big just in general. Really, any game you can think of has a mod for it. And I think that that's really cool. And this game being very mod friendly and allowing you to do it kind of natively within the game, which I know you can do kind of with anything, but they're giving you the tools to do it. And I have not seen that from any other game developer ever. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I have no idea, but I've never seen that happen before where the company itself is like, yeah, and here's how we made the game. Here's how you should mod it. I have never seen that. I don't know if that's like a first time thing right now. I know that there's been games that have come out and then like 6 years later, the creators are like, oh yeah, you can mod it like this. I know that that's happened, but I don't think I've ever seen a game just natively do it. We've seen it with Bethesda, like with Fallout and Skyrim, where they have like their creator club and you can like get stuff off that. I don't know, but I know that some stuff on the creator club in Skyrim and even in Fallout is paid stuff that you have to like, deal with. And I wonder if Life by You will do that. I know that they'll have expansions. That's been mentioned to me. I haven't heard them mention it. I don't recall them mentioning it, but my memory is not great. So I could be very wrong on that, but I've had a lot of people tell me that they will be doing DLC. And I've said this in other videos. I don't mind DLC, especially with all the customization we have. I don't even know if they really need to do a DLC. I don't know. I mean, they do say in this video that everything could still change. They are still like, it hasn't even been released. The game doesn't come out at the time of me recording this. This game doesn't launch until June and it is April. So we don't know how much will change in all of this. And honestly, I don't really know how much they have to change. It looks good for the most part. The only thing that genuinely needs work, in my opinion, are the character models, maybe the graphics a little bit more. Other than that, and like a queue system, that's my big thing. I want a queue system, a little bit better graphics, and I want the character models to look a bit better. Other than that, I have no complaints about this game. And even those complaints I do have are not like massively, I'm never going to play this game. It's not going to turn me off of the game, because what we've seen with the mods and everything, I don't think it's going to take very long for especially skilled modders who have done this for other games to create a really good mod and like really good just textures, details, revamps, reskins, you name it. I really don't think it will take very long to see a lot of really advanced modders who have been doing this for a long time that like this game, or even Sims modders I can see doing this. So I'm really hoping that they do it that way and that we see some more like creator sponsored stuff, I guess is a really good way to put it. Like people that are playing your game a lot, I feel like you should be, as the developer, should be involved in conversations with them, because they probably have played the game a little bit more than them. Granted, I don't know what all goes on behind the scenes for testing games like this, but I could honestly tell you that like the players will always have more play time than the developers. I swear, like, especially with the mass amount of people that play games, the developers should listen to their community. And I really am seeing that with Life by You. And I hope that we continue to see it even after launch. Because even when it launches in June, it's not going to be a full-fledged game. It's still going to be in early access. So we'll still have a while before the game officially launches for a lot of this stuff that I'm like complaining about right now to get worked out. So I'm really hoping to see those improvements. Other than that, this modding page was so overwhelming. I had to watch this video like 3 different times to fully grasp everything happening in it. I loved everything I saw in it. I'm really glad that they're going to show all of the Unity stuff in one video, it seems like, because the interactions I know has to be done with coding, and that was not what the video they were doing was like supposed to be about. So I'm really excited to see all of that happen. And honestly, I think I'm going to leave the video here. I don't have any other thoughts on this. I'm excited to see where it goes. I know I'm saying that a lot, but this is one of those games. It was just like Coral Island. I got really excited for Coral Island, and I've hit the cap of like content, and I'm waiting for them to do another big patch. And this game, I feel like, is going to be one of those games for me, and I'm really excited just to get into it. I hope you guys are excited for it too. Let me know all of your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, bye everybody.